Hello everyone and welcome to another casual review. Today we are talking about Princess Peach Showtime. If you'll notice, I did say we because I have a very special guest, my niece. She graciously lent me her Princess Peach Showtime game and she's here to record a casual review with me. How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited you're here too. Okay, so before we begin, do you understand what I mean when I say target audience? You know that phrase? Okay, so because you're the target audience for this game, that doesn't mean that someone like me can't enjoy the game, but I think that your opinion is going to matter a lot more. Your thoughts are going to matter a lot more for this game than someone like me. And so I was picturing this would go is I ask you a question, and then you tell me how your thoughts and your feelings. And then afterwards, I'll give my opinion. And then if I don't ask you a question that you want to talk about, or if there is something that you want to talk about, just feel free to interrupt, okay? Okay, so normally for these things, I like to talk about the story, the premise of this. And so what is the story of Princess Peach Showtime? Like, what are we doing here?
So, a toad one day came over and gave us a note that invited us to the Sparkle Theater. So, we're just about to go in, and then this villain, Madam Grape, her and her bad guys, the bad guys in the game, they're called the Sour Bunch. And they're starting to like ruin the plays. So you and the theater's guardian, her name's Stella, you guys have to like go save the theater from the Sour Bunch and Madam Grape. So there's like all these different plays you can go into.
Yeah, that's a good premise. I completely forgot that there was Toad in this game.
Okay. There's a toad.
Yeah, there is a toad. Okay, so we're pretty much trapped in this Sparkle Theater. It's all getting controlled by Madam Grape. How do you feel about Madam Grape as a character?
I don't know. I think Nintendo really wanted like a girl villain like Madam Grape, and I think she is, I think she's really pretty. I'm just gonna say it. I think she's pretty.
At first, I was kind of thrown off by the name. I was like, that's kind of a silly name, Grape. Yeah. But then when you think about it, like, it's peach and grape. They're both fruit, one syllable words, so it kind of makes sense. I did like the Sour Bunch, her little henchmen. Yeah. What did you think of all the little creatures that aren't the bad guys? The Theets?
The Theets, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about the Theets?
I love the Theets. They're probably my favorite characters in the game. I just think it wouldn't be Princess Peach Showtime without them. I mean, like, if it were just toads, it just wouldn't get the vibe. Yeah, okay. I really like it how their nose goes up, like, to what their emotion is. Uh-huh. Like, usually it's sad because, Madam Grape and the Sour Bunch just ruined something. Uh-huh. They're also really cute, I'm gonna say it.
They are pretty cute. Yeah, one thing that I thought was interesting, this game doesn't have any of the traditional Mario characters. I completely forgot about the Toad, but you're not going to see Goombas here, you don't see Bowser, and I actually kind of like that they didn't go the obvious route of, oh, now Bowser captured Mario, and it's Princess Peach's turn to rescue Mario. Yeah. So I'm glad that they kind of give her own original world to play in, and her own villain. This isn't Princess Peach's first game. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know. A game called Super Princess Peach.
Yeah, Super Princess Peach. It actually came out for the Nintendo DS. Yes. Have you ever seen one of those?
No, I haven't.
I have one over here. Can you imagine gaming on a little screen like this?
Holy moly!
Yeah, so Super Princess Peach was like a traditional two-dimensional platformer, almost more of like a platform puzzler, because she used her emotions to solve problems. So like if there's a fire, then she cries and the tears put out the fire. It wasn't as good of a game as this, in my opinion. So yeah, the thing about Princess Peach Showtime, as far as the gameplay goes, well, why don't you explain what the gameplay goes? What are we doing?
So the gameplay is actually like a 3D instead of like a 2D from Super Princess Peach. You can like walk around the theater, and it's really cool instead of just like a flat game, one of those flat games where it's just like you hop down. Instead it's like 3D from like, you can see it from like the front. And you can like run around and stuff, and there's like these stairs you can go up. It's really nice, and I really like the elevator, actually. The elevator is really pretty.
Oh, okay. So You're talking about the floors. This is known as kind of like your level select, your hub world kind of thing. So play, what is it called? The Sparkle Theater. Thank you. The Sparkle Theater is broken up in 5 floors and a basement.
Yeah.
And each floor has 4 plays. These are like your levels. Yeah. And then they have a boss.
Yes.
But you can't do the boss until you do the 4
until you do
plays.
all the 4 plays.
And so if we do a little bit of math here, 4 times 5 is 20. So you got 20 levels plus you have the basement levels, right?
Yeah, you have the basement levels.
Okay. Now, each of these plays has like a theme, right?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Okay, so, there's like different plays. You can't just see like one play. Just like, oh, we went to see Annie and we're gonna go see it again. Yeah, there's like different plays.
Uh-huh.
And in those plays, you the Sour Bunch are in, and you have to use the power of Sparkle to defeat them. Like with your help with Stella, you can like press B, and then they just like start bouncing away. It's really funny. Usually they're like surrounding feats, and you have to like save them. So like the plays have different themes, like sword fighter, figure skater, patissiere. So in each play, there's a transformation that you have to do that gives you a unique skill. And you don't just get like the power, you also get like a look. And it's really cool. I like to see all the transformations that Peach does. My favorite transformation is probably figure skater because I think she looks really pretty.
Yeah.
Everything in this game is pretty, in my opinion.
That's a great description. Yeah, so to build on what you said, you go into a level, it has a theme, like a Western theme or a figure skating, ice skating theme, something like that. And in that level, you're going to find some kind of transformation that transforms Peach into that kind of character. Basically, you're taking the essence of like the hero of the play. And your favorite was the figure skater because of the design?
The design.
Can you guess what my favorite is?
I don't know, sword fighter?
Sword fighter was okay. I do kind of like that sword fighter can like dodge enemy attacks and it like kind of slows it down. Really, my favorite is the ninja.
I was thinking like
I like the ninja because it's super quick. She can like wall jump. She can like hide in the bushes and against the wall and stuff. And I like that little dash attack that she does.
Yeah. Just like hide behind them and they just go like shoo.
What was your least favorite?
I'm under a lot of pressure now.
No pressure.
I don't know. Okay. I'm thinking of all the transformations. I don't like the dashing thief since I'm so bad at it.
Oh, the dashing thief.
Yeah, it's so hard, and I like the design, but like I don't like the mask. I don't like the mask she has. I don't know why.
The dashing thief was probably one of my favorite as well because she has the grappling hook, so she can like launch. You have to be kind of sneaky. It kind of reminded me of a game called Persona 5, which
I've never heard of it.
Well, you can borrow that when you're older, but it's all that game kind of features Phantom Thief, so it's kind of the same theme. You're thieves and you're sneaky and you're stylish, and so I do like a lot of Peach's costumes that have those kind of themes, right? I do like her costumes, like how you brought up, and how she looks. And the beginning of the game was really exciting because all these costumes are new, and it's always exciting, like, ooh, what's this costume going to be, what she's going to transform into. Each of these transformations, you get 2 levels with the transformations, and then the third one, it's like 2.5, because
it's like 2.5.
The half is in the basement where you rescue the Theet, who is like correlating to this
They're called
transformation.
Sparkless,
right?
And they're technically like a thief, but they're like dressed up as like their theme, like, patissiere, ninja, figure skater,
Yeah, so you're playing 2.5 levels with these transformations. How did you feel about the game length? Too short, too long, just right?
I actually think the game length was pretty good. I mean, like, after you keep like playing it, you could probably beat it in like 2 days if you like get like really good.
Mm-hmm.
But when you beat the game, you can still play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can like still play it, and also there's these like unique features you can do along with the play, like buy decorations for like the theater.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there is some post game stuff like decorating the theater. There's one where you have to like find the 3 ninjas in each of the levels or something like that.
When you complete the game, the ninja sparkler is like at like a little place with a bunch of thieves wanting to get its autograph since it's Sparkla. It talks to you and it says that it's playing hide and seek. And usually when you're Ninja Peach, you go against a wall and you hold up this like thing in front of your face. So technically, when you're like replaying a level, you'll probably see that. And if you click B, it'll say you found me, and then they'll just poof away.
Okay, so yeah, you can play through the game at first, and the game took me maybe 7 or 8 hours. And then you can replay it and go for all those ninjas and stuff like that. There's unlockables here. As you play through the level, you find these sparkle gems, right?
Yes.
Did you get all the sparkle gems?
No, but I am trying to.
Yeah. I like the concept of the sparkle gems, and I think they had the right amount of difficulty. Sometimes they're like hidden behind some stage equipment. Sometimes you find a spotlight and you have to do like a pose in the spotlight and do that. But my problem with the sparkle gems is if you miss one, if you get a sparkle gem and you find out that you missed a sparkle gem, there's no way to like go back and get it. You have to replay through the whole level. So I wish that the plays, because the plays take maybe, I don't know, like 10 minutes to do one play, one level. And so I wish there was like checkpoints that I could go to just go back and get those sparkle gems that I missed, or some way that I could like walk back if I realized I missed one. There's certain sections where it's almost like an auto runner where Peach just runs on her own, and if you miss one of those like sparkle gems or those pieces that make up a sparkle gem, it's like, oh shoot, you have to like replay through the level to get them all.
It's just like I keep trying to get there. When you rescue the cowgirl Sparkla, I'm stuck on that last one. You have to like throw barrels at like the train, and I think you're supposed to throw like 6 barrels. 6 or 5, and I just can't. It's so hard to like, you have a lasso and you just like grab the barrel, throw it at the train, grab the barrel, throw it at the train, and sometimes you just don't do it fast enough, and it's so hard.
Yeah. What's the name of the pastry chef one where you have to like decorate cakes and stuff?
Patissier?
Patissier? Am I saying that right?
It's like a fancy word for like a chef.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like a chef.
So there's segments where you have to like decorate the cake, or you have to like mix the bowl perfectly and like deliver the cookies. And if you don't do it fast enough, then you don't get the sparkle gems for that one either. So, what do these sparkle gems do?
Okay, so usually in the Sparkle Gems, when you do all the plays, you collect Sparkle Gems on the way. And usually when the door appears to fight the boss, Stella will usually say, do you want to spend like 30 Sparkle Gems to open the door so you can fight the boss? So yeah, that's when you're playing the game at first. That's usually what the Sparkle Gems are for. But they're also used, when you complete the game, they're also used to decorate the theater. So you can like buy decorations with the Sparkle Gems. That's why I'm trying to get them all, so I can get all the decorations.
Yeah, that's some cool post-game stuff. During the game, you can also, there's like a shopkeep, right? Mm-hmm. And you can purchase like different dresses for Peach.
You can purchase different dresses, but those are coins, not Sparkle Gems.
Oh, okay, that's my bad.
Coins.
It's the coins that do this. You can change Peach's dress, and you can also change Stella's color palette, that kind of thing. How did you feel about like the dresses themselves?
I really like the dresses. Mm-hmm. After you usually like save a Sparkle, you get like a dress. And it's like a special like cowgirl dress or something, or like a figure skater dress.
Yeah, that's like Peach's default when she's not transformed into one of these things. She has her dress, and she can kind of like spin around with Stella and attack enemies and stuff like that. I liked the dresses too, but I felt like too many of them were pink.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with pink. That's kind of Peach's signature color, but there's very few like green and blue, and I feel like they could have gotten more variants of color with the dresses.
There could be like a little section that says like color, and you can like change the color with the dress, and you can like make your own dress. But I don't blame them, because you have to do there's this special cutscene when you transform. And they want to involve the dress you're wearing and the ribbon you're wearing.
Yeah.
So they probably would have to do like each combination. They already have to do the combination with Stella's ribbon and the dress.
That's true. No, I liked the variety of gameplay with all these Peach transformations. Mm-hmm. Like, I like that in one level you're decorating a cake, and in one level you're playing like Detective Peach and you have to figure out all the clues about it. I liked some levels were kind of like an auto runner. Yeah, I do like the variation. Do you know how many transformations she has? Like, I think there's probably like 10 different like 10. Sparkla's transformations. Yeah. So it did a good job of keeping things fresh. I never got bored like it was the same old thing. I will say my least favorite was Detective Peach. I felt like those segments were kind of boring. I kind of like a little more action or a little more involvement in my gameplay.
Like Mighty Peach?
Yeah, Mighty Peach was cool too.
Yeah, Mighty Peach is really cool.
Yeah, when she's like flying and she's launching
like,
at the... Yeah.
You have to like save the feats from like this robot.
But I can say I was never bored playing this game just because they have do such a good job mixing things up.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite boss?
I don't know. Madam Grape is probably my favorite boss. I don't want to spoil, but there's this transformation you use to defeat Madam Grape.
Oh, okay, so that was a really hype moment for you,
Yeah,
the end boss.
really
Yeah, I like the boss where you have to like hide behind the walls and stuff, or it will rewind you back to the starting point. That was a really cool boss too. Okay, is there anything else that I haven't asked you that you want to talk about?
I was thinking maybe we could talk about like the plays.
Oh yeah,
Like, the plays and like what happens in it.
Okay, so are you talking about like the theme of the plays, the aesthetics?
Yeah, like the objective of the plays.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. There's this skater show going on, and there's these feats that are like skating around, but then like this so when you transform, they're like lost on like the sparklet because it was taken by Madam Grape. So you transform into Figure Skater Peach, and then you like skate around, but then this like bad guy comes, like the figure skater bad guy comes, and he like takes the feet and like hypnotizes them. And then you like skate away, and then so you have to like do this like little skating like little obby, so you go in, and then you gotta like defeat him, and then you like save the sparklers, and yeah, that's what really the objective is for the first one. But there's also the second one, where it's like a parade, and you also have to defeat him again. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy's kind of weird with his
Yeah.
creepy laugh.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny how he like dissolves because you're so graceful that he can't handle it, and
he's so
dissolves.
graceful.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, overall I do like the theme of the plays. I like how the levels are set up where it looks like you're on set, and like you'll come across a big animal and you can see the strings.
You can't throw in like a monster because it's not real. It has to be like a play.
Yeah, it's all set up like a play.
Props, like
It's a
props
fun
and
theme.
stuff. Yeah, it is.
What did you think of the controls of this game? Too easy, too hard, just right?
They were actually, after you get used to it, they're actually pretty easy. So yeah.
Yeah.
You just B to attack, and then you press your top buttons to like pose to get like a sparkle gem. So you like go down, and then you like walk around to see if you can get a sparkle gem. And then like A is jump. You can actually jump and then press B to like do like a little twirl in the air.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool for me. So yeah, they're pretty easy when you get used to it.
Yeah, I'm relating this game to another game of similar difficulty, something like Kirby, and I wish that there were a little more different attacks and actions that you can do in the costume, because like most costumes it's just jump and then B to do an attack, and when I think of like Kirby, there's like different directional attacks that you can do. So I wish that they added a little more different actions that you could do with each costume, but that's just me personally. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about that we haven't talked about yet?
There's actually there's like a certain way you can get like dresses in this game. So there's this little dude. I don't know why, but I like to call him Steve. I don't know why, I just do. We're just gonna call him Steve. Steve is like in like some sort of like danger, or like he wants something, and if you fulfill his needs, he'll like give you this like ribbon or a bow, and it either means you get a ribbon for Stella or a dress for Peach.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of hidden just like the sparkle gems, and you have to like rescue him in all the plays, right?
Yeah.
I like that name, Steve. We're gonna stick with that.
We're gonna stick
Yeah.
with Steve. I want to know your thoughts.
Yeah, I really like the theme. I like the gameplay. The length was just right for me, so I didn't get bored of it. I wish that after the game there was a little more of a challenge. Like I wanted for each of the transformations, I was hoping that in the basement where you rescue the Sparkla, that should be like the ultimate test. Okay, you've done 2 plays with this transformation. Now it's time to do the ultimate test and really test out your skills. And just because me personally, but when I'm thinking of a game like Kirby's easy until it's not. Like until after you beat the game, there's like additional challenges and stuff. And I guess I was kind of hoping for maybe a little bit of additional challenge thing for you to do, like to really show your mastery for the costume. But other than that, I thought it was a really good game.
Yeah,
I really
it is
liked
a really good game. I'm really glad you liked it.
Yeah. Are you ready for review score time?
Yeah, reviews go.
Okay, so you can use my rating score, a 1 out of 5, or you can give it your own if you want to give it like a letter grade or something like that. For my score, 1 is bad, 2 is okay, 3 is good, 4 is great, 5 is amazing. So how would you, someone who's the target audience for this type of game, how would you rate this?
I'd probably give it a 4.
A 4, a great.
Yeah, I just really wish that the game had a little bit more challenging. Also, you can't restart the game. I think you can restart the game, but I don't know how.
I think you may have to go into your files on your account. So it's not as... Can you have multiple files? I can't remember in the game itself.
Yeah, I don't think you have multiple files in the game. So,
oh, okay.
That's my concern. But I really do love this game, and
yeah.
I'm really glad to talk about it since it's one of my favorite things to talk about.
So you'd recommend it then?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. I think I'll give this game a 3. I feel like your score is more important than mine because, again, I'm not the target audience here. But I'm super grateful that you lent me your game, and I will get this back to you so you can go back to get all those sparkle gems and everything like that. Is there anything else that you want to say? Any closing statements?
I just wanted to say that I love your intro.
Oh.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. I never knew how to start that out, so I just kind of made it up. Do you know my exit, what I say? I'll just do my exit right now.
I'll do it.
Well, guys, that's it for us. Let us know if you have any questions or comments about Princess Peach Showtime, and we'd love to hear what you have to say. Otherwise, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.